Okie dokie, we are live. Welcome, man. It's been an exhausting past couple of days for me. Sorry if I'm a little out of it. But yeah, there's a lot that's happened. You know, a lot of conferences, a lot of streams from companies. I got to play a bunch of games at Play Days. Jeff Keighley put together this like campus where media could come and just check out some games, and so got to play a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about. But yeah, no, it's been really cool seeing everyone in the games industry sort of in one place, and we still got some more to go. Capcom showcases later today, so I'm probably gonna stream that. And yeah, but how are you guys doing? Andrew Coatsworth asks, "You hyped for Star Wars?" I want to see gameplay, you know what I mean? Like, it's the CGI trailer is cool, and I like the concept of a Star Wars game that centers around a scoundrel-type character. But it's like, I don't care for CGI trailers. Like, it after, you know, Redfall especially, and, you know, other games where the CGI trailer was woefully misrepresentative of the final game, I just don't, like, pay any mind to CGI trailers anymore. They tell me absolutely nothing, aside from, you know, sort of what kind of game it could potentially be, and obviously it shows you some of the characters, and you know, it gives you an idea of what the game's about, but it doesn't really tell you what the game is. So, you know, like, I have no feelings about Star Wars right now until I see it in action. Let's see. Any expectations? Asked Camilla. Definitely Star Wars is going to be here. In fact, they said at the Xbox showcase that this is where they're going to show some gameplay, which is good. So, you know, I'll form an impressions on that game when I check it out here. Prince of Persia is probably going to show up. What else? Like, the stuff that's on the title right now. Assassin's Creed Mirage is definitely going to be here. And, you know, maybe we'll see some Avatar. Maybe we'll see some gameplay of that. And hopefully it'll be more than just sort of your typical Ubisoft open world, you know. Matt H says, "Forget Outlaws. Give me a soak on Disney Plus." If Outlaws actually looks good, hey, why not both? You know, they're two different mediums. Ahsoka's a live action show. Outlaws is a video game. They don't intersect in any way, really, in terms of development team. So, you know, we're going to get both, which is fine. The Uncharted Wolf, what are your top 3 most anticipated games right now? For me, it's Starfield, Elden Ring, and Spider-Man 2. Yeah, I'll be honest, you know, Starfield impressed at Xbox Showcase. I'm officially excited about Starfield. I wasn't when they first showcased the game. I was like, okay, like, it looks fine. We'll wait and see. But that showcase really was a very comprehensive showcase of everything the game has to offer. Well, not even everything, really, but just a general overview of the scope of this game and the stuff you get to do in it and how it all connects. And it got me a lot more excited about it. So Starfield's up there. Spider-Man 2's up there. Man, what else? Honestly, the Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty expansion is shaping up really good. From the impressions that you're seeing out there and just how much they're overhauling the game. And I got to play it, actually, and the embargo was lifted. So, yeah, I didn't get to finish the demo. It was a bit of, like, I don't know, it was like some media got to play like an hour and a half. I got to play like 40 minutes-ish. And so I had to, like, rush a lot more, I felt. But also I tried to take my time, so there were things that I just didn't get to see. But yeah, no, the set pieces, the scenarios, the setup of the story, the characters, all that stuff, like, was pretty cool, at least for this intro portion of a Phantom Liberty. But I think we've all learned our lesson about getting overhyped about things, and so I still want to wait until the game launches and I get to experience the full campaign before overhyping something. You know, CD Projekt's really good at marketing, and they will often show things that look really cool, And, you know, usually they turn out to be really cool, but I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall short in this case, you know, and so... but like, the demo we got to play was basically, like, the intro of Phantom Liberty. The setup for everything that happens in the campaign. It's the president's plane crashing, all these things, and all that stuff looked really cool. And I feel like generally I have a good feeling about this expansion. I think it's going to be a good one. Cindered Wolf, hey Young, yeah, are you going to be getting the collectors for Starfield? I thought about it, but I'm not pre-ordering anything anymore for obvious reasons. I might. I don't know. I just love... I mean, look behind me. I love collecting collector's editions of things. Just because of the, you know, whatever, the statue or the... Oh, there's an actual audience here. Huh, go figure. There's an actual... Yeah. There's an actual crowd. But yeah, I love just having things that represent games that I love. And I kind of like the watch and the case that it comes in. So I might get it just for that. But also, yeah, don't pre-order. Just wait. Like, don't get me wrong, Starfield looks great in the presentation, but I'd be hard-pressed to just trust it completely. Bethesda, you know, they can make fun games, but the technical state of their games at launch, you know, the track record there has been unfortunate. So I would wait until... the game's out, the reviews are out, see what the technical state of the game is. See if you need to wait a little bit for them to fix a bunch of stuff. But I don't know, they're really taking their time. They've delayed the game a few times, and, you know, it feels like they really want to get this one right and not rush it. So I generally right now have a good feeling, but we'll see, right? Ricardo says in the super chat, sup from Australia, peace sign. Peace to you, my friend. Nothing much, just hanging out, and curious to see what Ubisoft has to show here. I hope Star Wars looks good. That's my thing. Like, it is the first open-world Star Wars game, which, I don't know, like, I guess Jedi Survivor was, like, semi-open world. It had, like, I mean, it had, like, 2 semi-open worlds and then a bunch of, like, linear levels, or... like interconnected Metroid Prime-esque levels. But this one apparently is just going to be full-fledged open world, and hopefully it's not just, again, Ubisoft formula, or they find enough of a twist to add to the Ubisoft. Fine, how excited I am for this game. What happened? Oh, something happened with my stream? I just started seeing F in the chat. I'm like, who passed away? Oh, okay. So the stream froze. That's weird. I mean, my internet connection seems fine, but maybe it's YouTube being YouTube. Okay, seems we're back. That was weird. It happens. Yosuke Enjoyer asks, why is Young so hot? I don't know if I'd go that far. But hey, appreciate the kind words. Let's see. Apparently it was YouTube. Yeah, just like if something like this happens, just like refresh the page and I should be back on. Like in terms of my upload connection, like it's pretty stable, so it's I don't think it's on my end as far as I know. Drumbowl Thunder, Young, yeah, have you gone back to try out the Division 2? It's actually really good. My friends just came back after this last update and the game is solid. Oh, well, that's good. Look, there's only so much time I can invest into these live services, and I've kind of long moved on from the Division. Not to say that if you're enjoying it, you shouldn't express that. I think it's cool that you're enjoying it. I, for one, yeah, I don't know. I've too much on my plate for me to go back to Division, but if I ever get the chance or there's a group of friends who want to go back to it and check it out, you know, I might, and hopefully I'll get to enjoy it. But for now, yeah, I'm just gonna move on and play just other stuff that I need to catch up on. I still need to finish frickin' Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm really taking my time with that one. I'm just kind of hopping in and doing a couple shrines, and just I'm gonna spend like a month or two on that, and I'm fine with that. The Uncharted Wolf says, I want to congratulate you on being in Demon Slayer. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't know they were going to announce that yesterday. But I guess the episode did come out yesterday where they introduced my character. Yeah, I am in the English dub of Demon Slayer, for those who don't know. I play Sekiro, who is the anger personality of the main villain of this arc. The fourth upper rank 4 demon, Hatengu. He, like...
So when we were researching the game, we found it really interesting to read interviews and some of the material from the developers as to how they approach the design
Are we back?
architecture, and hearing that, you know, you're facing real...
I thought it was...
as architects sometimes was a really interesting insight. We thought it would be really interesting to explore video game architecture using an architectural methodology.
All right, we're back.
Model.
So we go from the
Actually,
to the old kind of medieval.
it actually might... Oh, God. Freaking AT&T internet, man. I think it might be me, actually. I did notice on OBS there was like a brief, like... My upload speed went to 0 very briefly, and then it went back up to its normal rate. So I think it might be freaking AT&T. I don't know what's going on with their internet right now. Internet, ISPs. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, usually at home my internet's pretty stable. I'm not at a hotel or anything. But we're back, right?
Totally kind of user-centric spaces, which is definitely something architecture.
Yeah, like right now it's back to being stable, but every once in a while I guess you get those little mini fluctuations. Oh, am I using the right internet? Yeah, no, I'm good. Like I'm connected, like I'm wired in terms of connection. Hold on, let me see if I can do an internet speed test right now. Let's see if like it looks normal. Okay, now it's normal, yeah. I'm getting my standard speeds. Let's see, and then upload speeds. Might just be a temporary... Yeah, my speeds look fine now. It's just... There's like little weird fluctuations happening. Okay, but we're back anyway. But yeah, I play this character, Sekiro in Demon Slayer. And he... yeah, the main villain in this arc splits into like 4 clones who encompass different personalities of this villain, and I'm the anger personality. I don't know if it's my wired connection. Should I switch to like Wi-Fi or something? This is weird. This has never happened to me before. This kind of like occasional drops in this. I hope this is just a thing that goes away, but if it keeps happening. Let's see, we're 5 minutes out. Yeah, like speeds are fine again. Like it's weird. I don't know why this is happening. Seamco says, time to call AT&T and the Demon Slayer villain voice. You know what? I might just do that. Because they need to get their shit together. I'm going to look at my connection speeds. Keep an eye on it. And see like when the fluctuations happen. Because if this keeps happening, yeah, I get why you guys might not want to hang out here. Because that's... think we're back to being stable. I think AT&T just doesn't want me to talk about Demon Slayer.
It's okay to be scared. I know.
Okay, so far so good. James Takahashi says, honestly, last time I was excited about a pre-ordered game was The Last of Us Part 2, and we all know how that turned out. You know, some people really love that game. Some people really hated that game. It's a love or hate relationship with that title. But yeah, if for you that was not a good experience, that sucks. That's unfortunate. You know, well, Last of Us Part 2, like, it actually launched relatively polished. Like, it was not a broken game. It was just a matter of, like, did you like the story or not? That was basically, you know, they shipped the game that they wanted to ship. It's just a question of, was the game they wanted to ship the thing, like, was that for you or was it not for you? You know, that was definitely a very subjective situation. And some people really hated it. Some people really loved it. For me, there were parts about it that I loved, and there were parts about it that I really didn't like. There were moments in there that I think were really impactful, but as an overall package, narratively, I vastly prefer the first game. I vastly prefer Part 1. What are you all most hyped for? Star Wars. Like, it's cool that we're gonna get an open world Star Wars. Okay, so upload speed seem good now. AT&T, I think, just had a little fart of a moment. Right? Yeah, no drops. So hopefully things will stabilize. Now just wait. Once the stream starts and Star Wars hits, that's when AT&T is going to screw me over. Watch. Watch that happen.
I've been training for this blitz for a reason. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's coming tomorrow.
Drumple Thunder says, restart your router by powering it down for 10 seconds and restart it. Sounds like a router issue. I think we're good for now. If it happens again, then that's what I'll do. Well, yeah, I think we're stable now, right? YouTube Bard says, what do you think of Avowed? I'll be honest, I'm not fully sold on it. But I think it was just that I didn't like the way the trailer was presented. Like, not to say that it looks bad or anything. I'm just like, I just need to see more. It's just the art style is not what I was expecting. Because if you watch the original CGI trailer, it had a more realistic and grounded look to it, and then now with Avowed, it's a lot more colorful, and like, which is fine. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad, the wrong art style.
Really, we did? Oh my god.
It just yeah, I don't know. I just need to see the gameplay in action. I did see an article that came out, like, I think late last night or early this morning, that said that the scale of Avowed is going to be more Outer Worlds than Skyrim, is what they said. So, just to set some expectations. What do you think of the Lies of P demo? I haven't had the chance to play it. I've been too busy, but I will get to that and report back on that. As a big Bloodborne fan, you know, like, and the fact that they're so inspired by that, clearly. Oh god, what is this? Oh man, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, I'm gonna reduce the volume just in case this gets copyrighted. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. Well, what do you guys think? Some people here seem to have played it and seem to think it's pretty good. I know a friend of mine who's a big FromSoft fan played it, and he didn't like it. I don't know. He said the dodging felt off or something, but I don't know. I'll have to try it for myself. But yeah, Avowed. God, I'm sorry. Avowed, this is really distracting. Avowed, I'm not ruling it out. I'm keeping an open mind, but the trailer that they showed didn't make me go, oh, I need to get this. So that's kind of my general take. Starfield, though, I'm like, I actually really want to play it now. after that presentation. Oh, this is happening live. Oh my god. Sorry, I just I can't. Why? Like, look, I have nothing against dancing. Frankly, I love dancers and watching great dancers do their thing. But this is oh my god, it's too early for this, man. It's way too early for this. Is this happening on stage? People have to watch this. It's just like this is like a tradition for Ubisoft, and every time it's. I don't know, man. This is not what people come here for. I don't know. Like, obviously, you know, these kids are trying. You know, this is what they were hired to do. So, you know, kudos to them for powering through and doing their thing and getting into it. But oh god, stop making me look at this. It'll pass. At least I got to put it on a smaller screen for you guys. Jesus Christ, this has gone on for too long. The kids are trying. They're doing their best. Please, there's more? Okay, thank God. All right, let's the actual show. At least they got it out of the way, and they're not shoving it in the middle of the show, I hope. Keyblade Master Andy, to be honest, I don't mind live performances during these events. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's brief. It's brief enough. Twan, hey Young, what are your thoughts on... Hold on. Casting Call Club. I'm 17 and trying to get into voice acting. Oh, this is Avatar. It's 10 AP. I don't do Casting Call Club, so I'm not the right person to ask there. Thane Mithra says, cringe.
Poisoned our world.
Secure the perimeter. All threats must be eliminated.
They took everything from us. From me.
So this
I was
is
trained in their ways.
in-game.
Their technology.
This is definitely gameplay.
Their weapons. Things that a Navi should not know.
Or at least in-engine cinematics.
And then one day, they left.
Hell's Gate is under attack. Evacuate now. Kill all the Navi children.
But before they did, our teacher saved us.
The
This is your only chance to survive.
Navi character models.
There I remained for 15 years.
Oh, my screen, sorry.
Until one day,
There we go.
I awoke.
Sorry about that.
And I was free. Free to explore my world.
There we go. Done. Thank you. Sorry. Sometimes you forget what's on screen.
Free
For you
to
guys.
decide who I was going to be. Free to discover what I was meant to do.
Now you see what they kept you from. Your true home.
Are we gonna see some Navi kinky times? We're gonna see some hairs linked?
Now Pandora is under attack again.
Don't let the Navi get in our way. Get
So this
rid
is
of them.
this does look an
I
engine.
have a choice to make. I choose to protect my home.
cool set pieces.
I was a child of two worlds. I am no longer. I am Navi. Sivaco.
Oh, was that Phil? Oh. There's Yves Guillemot.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Jim Cameron, the creator of Avatar and Avatar: The Way of Water. In developing both of these films, I set out to imagine another world, a world as rich and complex as our own. And we wanted the audience to feel as though they were really on Pandora, to dream with their eyes wide open, and to explore this world with our characters. And it's always been our vision to embrace technology to allow us to find new ways outside the cinema to immerse people in this world. Our friends at Ubisoft share this same ambition, and the team at Massive have been pushing the boundaries of what's possible in games.
Keyblade Master Andy says,
corner of Pandora to life.
looks okay, can't
So
wait
with
for the menu
Avatar,
interface design to screw it
Frontiers
up.
of Pandora, our creative team at Lightstorm has been able to share their insights with Massive's talented team, who are experts in creating living, open worlds. Together, we'll be able to bring players to the Western frontier with new environments, new flora and fauna, new characters, and an original story that coexists with the events of the Avatar films.
The set pieces do look cool,
We can't
but
wait
you know,
for you to join
it's
this
all
adventure.
very
And we
cinematically
look
filmed.
forward to welcoming you back to the world of Avatar once again.
I want to see it from the player's perspective, you know? Like, if that's all they have to show, then I'm still not sold. Like, it's still not a good representation of what I'll be playing. But we do have an idea for what the visual fidelity will be like. I think some of the environments do look really pretty.
My name is Dingfeld, and as the game director, I'm proud to be representing the team behind Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora today, and excited to share a sneak peek of what we've
Oh, there
been
we go.
working on.
Okay, thank you.
In this all-new story, you'll set out
Foxtrot.
on a journey of discovery to unravel the mysteries of your past, learn what it means to be Navi, and explore new parts of Pandora on land or together with your trusted Banshee in the air. Our ambition is to create a playground where curiosity is rewarded. This tangible and highly immersive first-person experience will allow you to closely connect to a beautiful open world, touch and interact with it, using your size, your superhuman strength, and your natural agility to gain the upper hand. As the Navi say, Sivaco, let's rise to the challenge on December 7th.
Oh.
Until then, we're delighted to show you a glimpse of this adventure.
God, 2023 is
Prepare to
packed.
lose yourselves in the beauty and the danger of the Western frontier. Thank you.
Foxtrot 977 says they should make it third person, in my opinion. We'll see what the gameplay is like. I feel like it is going to be third person. The font says, is this the first trailer? What did I miss? Also, huge fan, Young. Really enjoy watching these presentations with you. I appreciate that, man, because I feel like you tend to enjoy the type of games that I generally like. Keep being you. We'll do, bud. We'll do. Appreciate you. You didn't miss much. This is the first gameplay reveal of Avatar.
Welcome to Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, a first-person action-adventure game.
Oh, it is first
that
person.
invites you to explore the engaging world of Avatar in an immersive open-world experience.
I guess the trailer
I'm
teased at that.
Dingfeld, game director, and I'm excited to reveal what's waiting for you on Pandora.
I guess when we get on a mount, it is third person, though,
The
right?
story of our game begins when the
Or-
RDA expands their operations to the western frontier. John Mercer, one of the leaders of the RDA, abducts you and other Navi children from your home to teach you the ways of humans, hoping to mold you and turn you against your own people. But his plan is interrupted by the Battle of the Hallelujah Mountains, and you are put into emergency cryosleep. When you awaken 15 years later, you are a stranger in your birthplace.
Okay, that's it.
Knowing the dangers
The game does
posed
look
by the
pretty.
RDA, you set out to take them down and look to secure the help of other Navi clans. Initially, you're perceived as an outsider, so you have to reconnect with your lost Navi heritage to gain their trust. On your adventure, you'll find your own path as you discover what it means to be Navi. You'll explore new regions of Pandora. Each
Yeah,
with
okay,
their
this looks
own
very
unique
pretty. I'll give it
biomes.
that.
The Kinglore Forest is a lush rainforest brimming with life and dense vegetation in the shade of awe-inspiring floating mountains. This is the home of the Aranahe, a clan of peaceful weavers who will guide you on your first hunt and on your first flight. The Aranahe will show you the way to the rookery, where you can bond for life with your very own Ikram. The Ikram is a devoted companion that you can name, feed, and customize. Experiment with acrobatics and feel a rush of adrenaline as you dive from the sky and explore the open world of Pandora from the air. If you travel north, you'll get to the upper plains.
Suddenly got Horizon vibes.
Grassland filled with contrasts.
Like first-person Horizon.
Open views as far as the eye can see.
But obviously with avatars.
The nomadic Sespa
setting.
clan live here in symbiosis with gigantic beasts called Sakru. Earn the clan's trust, and they will teach you the art of riding dire horses.
Yeah, so mounts are
Further
third
west,
person, at least
the
horses.
mysterious clouded forest, where hidden in the mist, nothing is as it seems.
The scale of the world is impressive.
Here lives the Kamatiri, a clan
The flora
of
and fauna,
healers
yeah.
with their own dark reasons to stay
This looks
hidden.
cool, honestly. Okay. Like, what is the
RDA
gameplay
operations
like?
are
Combat.
threatening the balance of Pandora.
Oh, there we go.
They build facilities of all sizes to exploit resources at any cost, spreading devastating pollution. In the process, animals are hurt and poached. You'll need to stop the RDA from ravaging your home.
RB
And
Berserker
when you
says,
are
so when does the
ready,
Fire Nation
You
attack?
will take the fight to them.
When will everything change?
As a child of two worlds, you can learn to master multiple combat styles. Your powerful instincts allow you to get an overview of the battlefield, mark your enemies, and identify weak points. Traditional Na'vi weapons are versatile and precise. You can use the longbow to hit long-range targets, or the staff sling to set up traps.
So it
For a
does...
more explosive approach, you can leverage your human training and go for the blast of an assault rifle, a shotgun, or go bigger with the occasional rocket launcher. On
It does
foot,
feel
you
like...
can also rely on your incredible strength to take down amp units. Above the clouds, your Ikran will help you in aerial combat against the RDA. Destroying RDA facilities will have a tangible impact on your world.
Oh man, this does feel like a Ubisoft
With
formula
the pollution
game.
removed,
Or it's a
Pandora
bunch of like
heals.
base infiltration stuff.
You will be able to harvest the best quality material again.
We've seen it in
Craft
Far
better
Cry, we've
gear
seen it in
and
Assassin's
weapons.
Creed.
You will also find ingredients to cook and make meals to get stronger. As you keep discovering what it truly means to become Na'vi, you'll improve your skills by connecting to Awa through the Tarshu plant and learn from the memories of your ancestors. Skill upgrades can improve many aspects of your character, such as your natural agility to move through the world, your stealth approach when hunting or fighting, or the handling of your weapons and mounts.
I would say the aerial
Avatar: Frontiers
stuff
of
looks really cool.
Pandora is a captivating action-adventure game designed to maximize the power of new-gen consoles and PC.
The open world
You'll be able
does
to play the full story campaign
look compelling.
in single player, or with a friend online in two-player co-op.
Like it does leverage James Cameron's
We invite
vision
you
a
to
lot.
explore this world of wonder. Become Na'vi
It does look really pretty.
and take down the RDA to protect Pandora.
I just feel like the gameplay loop is going to be very Ubisoft. Like, oh, take care of, you know, a million different bases and do that over and over and over again. I hope the gameplay loop can be made to be compelling. The progression systems and the character upgrades and stuff like that feels really good. And the campaign hopefully will have a really good story. And, yeah, I mean, okay, like, I don't know. Wait and see. Hopefully it's not... It doesn't stick to the Ubisoft formula too much. Or it's just like a bunch of copy-pasted, you know, bases or procedurally generated bases, or I don't know, just a kind of like quantity over quality type of mission structure that Ubisoft can sometimes get lost in. Keyblade Master Andy says, whoever wrote the script missed the memo. Nobody watches Avatar for the lore. Yeah, it's more of like a visual spectacle, I think. Like the story's just there. I like the second one more than the first. Narratively, they had some more substance there, but it's not. I'd say it's not the primary focus. Foxtrot 977 says, "Can you customize your Na'vi, or is it hard locked?" That's a good question. I don't think they brought up a character customization, did they? I feel like you can probably cosmetically customize your Na'vi, but in terms of like defining the facial features and stuff, I don't know. Little Reg says, "Destroy the Na'vi humanity all the way." Jeez, that's harsh. Well, Na'vi aren't humans. It's, I don't know. I guess it depends on how you define humanity.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is
James
Mark
Takahashi,
Rubin,
IGN, quote, "It's like Far Cry with Na'vi."
XDefiant. What you just saw was a collection of live clips and reactions from players streaming our game during our closed beta test in April. And we've been absolutely overwhelmed by the amazing response to our game from players all over the world.
XDefiant
for us, community has
seems to
really
have
been
had
the
some
core
good
of
first
this game's
impressions,
development.
from what I've
We've
heard.
had 28 public tests so far, with the recent
I'm
closed
glad they
beta
dropped the Tom
being
Clancy
the
brand.
largest, and of course the
Tom
first
Clancy
with
name,
no NDA.
and rebranded it into something
And
that's
throughout all
more its
of
own
these
thing.
tests, we've done our best to listen and respond to the feedback of players. So thank you so much to the more than 1.5 million players who have participated in those tests, and the countless creators and streamers who shared their footage and feedback.
Prismatic
about
Ubisoft
XDefiant.
really needs. Prismatic says Ubisoft really needs to innovate worlds. The world looks amazing, but it's getting repetitive and doesn't feel inspired.
On launching
On the
later
gameplay
this
front,
summer.
I do agree that while the combat has that
Before we do that,
Avatar
we will be
twist to
holding
it,
another test to address some of the feedback from the closed beta.
the activities
This
feel
open session
overly familiar. I feel
will
like
be
I've,
available
you know,
to
hopefully it doesn't feel
everyone
like I've played this
on
game
PC,
already.
PS5,
We'll see.
and Xbox Series X and S from June 21st to June 23rd.
Open beta.
This is a short test.
So for those who are curious
but
about this, you
we
got
are
to try
opening it to everyone to get as much feedback as possible on our new netcode, our controller tuning, and of course, to stress out the servers as much as possible. So if you have not played XDefiant yet, this is your chance.
Rohan Gaming
But
asks,
let's
new
talk
Splinter Cell?
about what's going to happen when we launch later this summer.
If they can make that the one last
We will
thing of the
start
show,
with
they
a
might just
6-week
win.
Preseason that will have all of our launch content with 14 maps, 5 factions, 24 weapons, and much, much more. We then move into our year 1 content schedule, which is packed with some really exciting content, with 4 brand new meta-changing factions, each with unique characters and skills, 12 new weapons, and 12 new maps.
Let's see if
That's 1 new map every month, all inspired
if they
by
can deliver
Ubisoft's
on this roadmap.
amazing worlds. And I think you may really be surprised at where we go.
We've seen plenty of lofty promises
Year 1 is
surrounding
really gonna
roadmaps
have
that
a
don't
lot of
end up
great gameplay
delivering, so we'll see how much they can
on
keep up if
creating
the game
a
launches in a
fun
good state.
arcade FPS experience. And we
And
are
they don't end up
committed
falling
to
behind.
Staying true to our community and to strive to make XDefiant the best place to compete and have fun. Now, it's been quite the journey to get to this point. So thank you again to all of the players that supported XDefiant so far. And for everyone who hasn't yet had the chance, we hope to see you in game soon. Thank you.
Oh, Prince of Persia. Let's see more of it. The original trailer that they showed, I was skeptical about. I don't know, we'll see. The hip hop music, I don't know if it's like original music or copyrighted, so I'm gonna like turn down the volume a little bit. Oh, I do love this cinematic style, but it's a cinematic. I think it might be original music. I think I'll be fine. I think if they show like just straight gameplay here, because I know there's some division surrounding this reveal. I was not into it personally, but then I remembered, or I didn't remember, I was reminded that actually the first Prince of Persia game was 2D. My first Prince of Persia game was a 3D one, so I completely forgot about that.
In 1989, I discovered a great action-adventure game, both challenging my skills and respecting.
That's right, there it is. Like I never played this game, so I completely forgot there was a 2D Prince of Persia game.
Game director of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Time has come to open a new chapter and to journey in legendary Persia, in an era where the laws of mortals were ruled by the
So I'm trying to get to
gods.
super chats, but I want to make sure we can hear.
You are Sargon, a fearless sword prodigy, the youngest member
Saga?
of a squad of 7 elite warriors.
What a funny coincidence.
One night,
In Alan Wake 2,
sole heir to a
there's a
throne,
character called Saga.
is abducted and taken
As a player
to
character.
a hostile and cursed land, Mount Kaf. You and your brothers in arms are sent on a rescue mission to save Prince Hassan. However, this assignment will cast you straight into the lion's den. And it is here that you, Sargon, and the whole kingdom
January
must prepare
18th.
to face the greatest threat of your lives.
I love the concept art, though.
This is your story. In
I wish
Mount
the
Kaf,
game itself looked more like this.
When entering Mount Kaf, your mission is clear. Find Prince Hassan and bring him back to Persepolis. However, Mount Kaf becomes a prison full of hostile inhabitants. Now separated from your allies, you discover a grand citadel full of mysteries, where time flows differently.
What is this sorcery?
The past coexists with the future.
So it is like a Metroidvania-esque kind of experience, huh?
In this cursed land, exploration is everything. This is a semi-open world that delivers new secrets as you find new powers.
Semi-open world. Why does it say
But
semi?
to reach new areas, you have to master your skills and your sense of timing, a trademark of Prince of Persia. During this epic journey, you won't be the only one.
What are you
trapped in
buying?
Minecraft.
Goddess and blacksmith to the gods.
Some dwellers are willing to help you, while others are more reluctant.
I think we should stop cutting to his face. The combat does look fluid.
But Sargon is a swordsman like no other. He is a fierce warrior, known for being elusive, ruthless, and extremely skillful on the battlefield. Fueled by anger, he constantly puts his life on the line to perform devastating attacks. Time powers are back.
Oh.
But this time,
What the hell was that?
not only in your hands. To face such a challenge, master a new side of his time powers and defy gravity.
Okay.
By combining all these skills together, you can express your creativity to solve Monkap's mysteries and execute brutal combos in epic combats.
It's not my type of Prince of Persia
And
game, but
that's just
the showcase
a glimpse
was better than the
of
trailer.
What Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is all about. I'd like to thank Matrix, who composed the in-game music you are just listening to.
Like I'm a little more
And of
sold on
course,
it now
my
after seeing that
fantastic team
gameplay.
at Ubisoft Montpellier. We cannot wait for you to get your hands on the game.
James Takashi says, anyone else getting live service burnout? Ubisoft keeps saying it's the future, but it seems like another battle pass I have to worry about.
And enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, I don't blame anyone getting live service burnout because there's too many now, too many live services, and we only have so much time in our lives. Oh, what? A blood dragon, what? What? Just complete silence from the crowd.
Hi. My name is Adi Shankar. I'm a
Everyone's confused.
TV and movie producer. You may know me from the Castlevania animated series on Netflix.
Oh, dope. Thane Mithra says, Beyond Good and Evil 2, when?
Or one of my
When?
fan fiction shorts.
Probably never. I don't know, man. I don't think it's ever happening. But
7 years ago, I got a call from Ubisoft offering me the opportunity to adapt one of their
this feels like a Konami press conference moment.
franchises into an anime. But instead, I came back to them with a crazy concept inspired by the mood of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
So it's a...
This concept used
Oh boy, we have an
Ubisoft's
E3 moment here,
vast
ladies and gentlemen.
library of characters
E3's back.
and remixed them into one delirious anime series that would become this love letter to the 90s.
So this is a Blood Dragon show, not a game.
And to my absolute surprise, Ubisoft said no.
Foxtrot977 says, game looks fun, like classic hack and slash on Xbox 360 and PS3. I do think, yeah, it definitely harkens back to that, but I do the time powers.
They said yes. That's why I'm up here. Come on. This is the story of how the first anime series by Ubisoft was born.
Oh,
Captain
anime.
Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix. This show is many things. It's violent. It's a dystopian fiction in the spirit of the works of Aldous Huxley. It's a spoof. It's a satire. It's dark comedy. It's a love story. And as a descendant of Indian mystics, yeah, I can tell you it's the most philosophically conscious show you've watched in a long time. The series was picked up by Netflix. It was animated by the renegade genius pirates at Bobby Pill's studio. And today, I'm very happy to announce that barring an apocalypse, which may happen, it will be released worldwide later this year.
This guy is an E3 presenter. Ah, the nostalgia.
And that's not all. I'm even more excited to share with you an action-packed, Easter egg-filled teaser trailer right now.
Okay, that was a moment. I don't know. Weird intro aside. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. It has potential. We'll see. We'll see. Is this the Division? Oh, God. Nope, 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 nope. Music. Is this... So this is the Division. Yeah, you're not missing out on much audio-wise. It's just copyrighted music with gunshots. Yeah, this is, I think, the mobile Division game. But the CGI trailer is, again, just completely worthless to me. Like, I'm seriously so sick and tired of CGI trailers. I'm growing to genuinely hate them. Hotsku says this copyright stuff is so idiotic. I agree with you. Like, I'm unfortunately. Oh, there's the gameplay. Ugh, look, what's up with the frame rate? It looks really stuttery. Ugh. Like, the graphics for a mobile game, you know, I mean, on this little device, the fact that these little devices can run games like that, you know, that's something, but, that little glimpse looked kind of rough.
Hey, everyone. It's an honor for us to be here with you today.
What?
You're home free, and this is our song, Skull and Bones.
Is this an original song? I think it is. Whoa. Oh, Skull and Bones. Oh my god, they're gonna show Skull and Bones.
Till I'm not but skull and bones,
Pretty sure these guys just invented a new octave. How bassy that shit is. I think it is original music, so I'll be fine. I'll keep it on. It's original music, right?
Outcast a kingpin was born upon the sea. There was meant to walk the land of pirates' life for me.
No amount of bassy voices will hide the fact that Skull and Bones does not look that good.
Find yourself a wanton quarter bottom of the sea. Among the shores of St. Anne to the eastern shore.
Song available now on digital platforms. Maybe I'll lower it a little bit. Ephraim Verkane says, really thought for a second we'd get a Blood Dragon sequel there. Me too. Too bad. I'm gonna go cry in the corner. I wish we'd gotten, like, a Blood Dragon game. Like, I don't know. I'm digging the vibes of the animation that I saw. And after, like, you know, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I'm not ruling out the possibility of a really great animation based off of a video game franchise. Sorry, I mean... It just... This just feels like a way to masquerade the unfortunate nature of Skull and Bones. We'll see. I mean, I haven't played the game, so... There's room for, There's room for potentially the game turning out better than we expect it to be. But Powerbeam says, movies I recommend: 1, Solaris, Stalker, Amelie, Bicycle Thieves, and Katsuhiro Otomo's Memories. I'll keep that in mind. That was it? Oh my god. Yo, that is they don't want to show the game. They don't want to show the game. They know it's gonna be bad. Like, if that's your presentation, if your presentation is a freaking music video, a live music video, then that's when I know how confident you are about your game. Holy crap. I thought they were gonna do like a little, like a little music bit and then show the game, but no, they're like, all right, anyway, moving on. Wow. Okay, now I know this game's not gonna be good, man. That's a true lack of confidence in your own product. Gaming Conveyor says we have Leonardo DiCaprio at home. Leonardo DiCaprio at home. Oh, he did kind of look like Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, nothing wrong with looking like him, I guess. The Ozone Nightmare. I know this is fun to laugh at. I know this is fun to laugh at and all, but man, I'd rather stick to non-live event videos. This is painful. I mean, I don't know. For me, it can be done well. I think the Xbox showcase went pretty well. Digital Unity says, "Oh, Rayman, what's going on here?" Oh, DLC. Oh, DLC. Sparks of Hope. Apparently, it didn't sell as well as the first game. So Rayman is going to be in Mario Plus Rabbids. Interesting. Digital Unity says, I'll level with you. I'm hoping for a very specific announcement. I have no faith that it's even real. Pod racing Ubisoft. If you're doing Star Wars, please make it pod racing. Yeah, that's never happening. Though, la 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 la. That's my way to try to be like, no, this is not the song you think it is, Ubisoft, because this song doesn't have la 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 in it. I'm probably fucked. Whatever. Yeah, and the pod racing game, honestly, I forgot that completely escaped my memories. But now that you remind me, yeah, that'd actually be really cool to get a pod racing game back. Yeah, why haven't we seen a modern pod racing game? More CGI, so I don't care. Like, I'm not even gonna watch this. Like, it's irrelevant. CGI trailers are completely irrelevant. I'm sick of them. Yeah, like if they show gameplay, I'll tune in and pay attention. But Brett Holt asks if I got a haircut. I did like a couple days ago. Yeah, the sides are a little, you can see, are a little more shaved off now. But yeah, it's the Crew 3. It's what people are saying, which is probably correct. But it's not gameplay footage, so who cares? Like, what's the point of watching this? The game is not going to look like this. It's just not. We can get an idea for, I guess, some of the potential stages and vehicles we'll see. Oh, wait. Yeah, the Crew Motorfest. So it's not the Crew 3. It's the Crew Motorfest.
Thank you, everyone. 5 years ago, the Crew 2 took off.
Solaire Flare says, I would commit atrocities for a modern Star Wars pod racer game. Don't put that wish list in my head. Or don't put that wish in my head.
I'm enjoying, playing, eager to see what's next. I am Devon B, creative director of the Crew. Thanks. Hey. Today, at last,
I'm not a big racing guy, a racing game guy. But generally, what's the sentiment surrounding the Crew, like compared to like Forza or Gran Turismo? I think the coolest racing experience I've had so far is playing Gran Turismo on PSVR. That was like actually surreal.
Fantasy on the beautiful island of Avowed. In Hawaii, no matter how you enjoy cars and driving, on your own or with your crew.
First crew is better. The crew's fine.
For everyone. Motorfest, your portal to a medley of IOC.
Schmeck says, Jan, can you believe this crap?
You choose
exactly what are you referring to?
Have fun.
Ron Gaming says, looking fresh AF, homie. I appreciate you, man. It's the summer. I got to shave the thing off. Keep my head cool,
Truly at the heart of Motorfest. Want to immerse yourself in the most exciting worlds of car culture? Yeah.
KJ Munchie Northern Ireland says, Skull and Bones still have November 8th, 2022 on their ad for release, LOL. Oh, really? Was this game delayed? I haven't kept track of. Why are they showing off-screen footage?
Light up the night
Shows.
scene. Japanese
There we
style.
go. So it looks fine, but I don't know. I guess it's more about the gameplay, but visually, it's just after seeing Gran Turismo and Forza, it just this feels like a step behind.
Supercars.
Shkaro47 says this show actually made me
this
tired.
Is just a taste. For the first time ever, we
I just want to see
leave
Star
the
Wars.
US mainland behind. Our festival has landed in one of the most breathtaking and vibrant places on Earth, Oahu. Let's find out
Starscream
why
says
Oahu is the perfect playground for driving fun.
racers need to evolve more interesting environments using themes from their own, from their other games, perhaps racing on Avatar, racing in the Division, racing in Rayman levels, racing in Zombie Apocalypse, etc. I guess it depends on what you're trying to go for. If you're trying to keep it grounded, then this is what people want. People want, something more simulator based. But if you want to go for more arcadey style, yeah, you can get away with a lot of things. And I mean, Forza even, they did like fucking Hot Wheels themed tracks and cars, and like that was really cool. So you can still, even with your more grounded games, get away with going a little crazy as a separate thing. So I think you're right. I think that level of creativity can like enhance a racing experience and maybe draw in new crowds.
Choose and customize your ride with one of the most diverse lineups ever, from past, present, and future. Recognize the latest from Lamborghini?
Look at all these cars.
So yeah, I know. You are as thrilled as I am
99.9% of the
to
world
get
population
behind
can't
the
afford.
wheel of this beauty. Hey, some of you have spent a lot of
Mirage
energy
25 says,
using
"Give me a
the
Transformers
perfect
racing
vehicle
game."
collection
That
in the Crew
is
2.
kind of a cool idea, actually.
In a few weeks,
Huh.
you will be able to import your vehicle collection into the Crew
Honestly,
Motorfest
huh?
for
Never thought
free.
about that, but now that you mention it, that'd be really cool.
Thanks. So stay tuned for more news about the collection import and our complete festival program later this month during our summer showcase. Since the beginning of the year, thousands of players have tested the game and given us priceless feedback through the Insider program.
Albert
Join the
Scoot says,
party,
"Bro, my
register
renders in Blender
now
look better
for
than this."
Close Beta and share with the
I don't know.
world
We'll see.
your experience.
I guess it's a
July.
matter of how the game plays. Like, is it a fun racing game to play? If it is, then
From the entire team,
doesn't
at
have to look as good
Ubisoft
as
Ivory Tower.
the
Mahalo.
cream of the crop, I guess.
Thank
We'll
you.
see.
Welcome to Motorfest. Enjoy the ride.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. This is how I fool YouTube's copyright. I blah 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 my way through. The Funny says, least boring Ubisoft presentation. Scarecrow says, I think they've outlived the era of CGI. I think we've outlived the era of CGI trailers. All they do is tell us what we could have had with the budget they could have used for dev time. It just gives us a way more exaggerated version of what we'll actually get. Like, again, Redfall comes to mind, man. And basically, any other CGI trailer we've seen has never been a representation of the game itself. It gives us an idea for how certain characters will look, how certain levels and environments will look. But it's not a like, I don't know any other medium that gets away with this kind of marketing, where they show us something that's so completely detached from what the product actually is, because the CGI is so not representative of the final game. Gorogama says, Final Fantasy 16 demo is fire young. Have you played it? No, but I will be downloading it soon and checking it out. I hope to review the game. We'll see if I can make that work. But I'm loving everything I've seen about Final Fantasy 16, honestly. Shadow says, Yakuza 5 taxi driving mode is all I need. Yo, Yakuza Crazy Taxi. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're welcome, game companies. If you make that game, I want my 10%. We're getting a little VR situation over here. Honestly, though, can you imagine? Yakuza, Crazy Taxi. Oh. Oh my god, I swear to god, with these CGI trailers, oh my god, it's like... This show just like knows my emotional weaknesses, and it's hitting all of them. Okay, it's Assassin's Creed VR, great, but this is not how the game's gonna look. Stop it. Stop it, game companies. Jay Bennett says, huge fan of yours, Young. I'm here for Star Wars Outlaws. Same. That's the thing that I'm most excited for here. I got nothing out of that. Are they going to show the gameplay? Please show me something. Show a little snippet. No. Wait, never mind. Maybe they will. Okay. All right, now I'm tuning in.
Hi, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that first look at this exciting new way to play Assassin's Creed.
Is the gameplay still in the room with us, Young?
Assassin's Creed Nexus will push the boundaries of VR.
This mythological thing we call gameplay?
You will feel what it means to parkour, fight, and be stealthy.
All right, we might see some gameplay.
Legendary assassins: Ezio, Cassandra, and Connor.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
To see our players feel the thrill of virtual reality in the Assassin's Creed universe. But there is more. Nexus is not the only game that will offer new ways to play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Codename Jade is our first open-world RPG game on mobile. It will take you to ancient...
No, they're not going to show gameplay, are they?
...of intrigue and conspiracy. In this brand new adventure,
oh my god,
you'll experience the iconic Assassin's Creed gameplay.
Oh my god, come on, Ubisoft, like, come on. Show me some gameplay.
You can register now for the upcoming game. Here's a glimpse of what you can expect.
Oh, wait. Like, Avatar was actually a good presentation, whether it's your thing or not. Like, they actually showed a decent amount of gameplay.
It's honoring those.
Is it another goddamn CGI trailer?
Learning from their triumphs and mistakes. To illuminate and hold their stories to the light.
No, yeah, I think it is.
For all to see. That inheritance of knowledge helps to guide and shape our future.
Oh my god.
Now it's your turn.
This is...
to build on those foundations and rise to even greater heights. To step out of the shadows and into a vast...
Somebody in the chat says, Young, yeah, torture session. For your entertainment. Wait. Okay. I think this is an engine? Work in progress. For a mobile game, the visuals look kind of nice, but generally, like it... Yeah, same audience. Same. I don't know. That was not a compelling snippet.
Waiting for this moment.
It did kind of look like Wolong.
Is a very special game.
Or Dynasty Warriors.
Designed as a
but with
homage
Assassin's
to the first
Creed.
titles of the series that many of us fell in love with. Coming October 12th, Assassin's Creed Mirage takes the franchise back to its roots. Sarah, our narrative director for the game, will come on stage to tell you more about Basim and his journey. But before that, let's watch our story trailer.
So help me God if it's CGI. So help me God. Okay, this is an engine. The second son says, Connor! Let's go. I need the Kenways back. Okay, so this is a representation of graphics and cutscenes. Hopefully we'll see gameplay soon. That's a Kingdom Hearts moment right there.
Fulath, tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt. The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. The feathers forge our paths, remind us of who we are, who we can be.
The Order has held dominion over men and their empires for centuries. Strike quickly and end this.
Edward Boyard says, Young, at this point, if gaming companies don't have gameplay, don't make an announcement, in my opinion. I don't disagree with that.
Everything you do serves the hidden ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
Even if it's a snippet, at least show us something. But if you have literally nothing but a CGI trailer or show, I just...
Into the Brotherhood.
Oh no, CGI. Oh god.
And not the final judges.
Have you not wondered that's your nature?
Okay. Cool cinematics. I'll give it that. Raheem Allen says, seen the Lord of the Rings Golem apology letter. They spelt the name wrong in the first sentence. Yes. They, instead of the Lord of the Rings, they wrote Lord of Ring Golem. They can't, even their apology needs a patch. Shadow says, actually, no, Yakuza VR is what I need. I've been helping a group make Yakuza worlds and models on VR chat. It's a blast.
The hidden ones fiercely pursue. How can you find your path and fulfill your destiny when you don't know who you really are? As he grows from street thief to master assassin, Basim thinks he has found a sense of purpose as a hidden one, working in the dark to serve the light. But his nightmarish visions keep haunting him, leading to more questions with no answer. In Baghdad, seeking the truth comes with a price. The capital of the Abbasid Empire, one of the richest, most diverse, and most advanced cities in the world, is at a turning point of its history.
Okay, we're going to get a proper showcase.
Growing, seeding a revolution against corruption and arbitrary justice, an uprising that will turn the tides of history and change the lives of everyone. Childhood friends, fellow hidden ones, as well as newly formed allies and enemies will shape Basim's adventure. But his horrific visions are the face of a struggle that he can only handle alone. There is a lot to look forward to in Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the best way to make you understand our unique Back to the Roots experience is to show you the game. In the following gameplay walkthrough, we meet Basim right after the assassination of his first main target, as he reports back to Roshan in Harbiya's assassin bureau. Enjoy.
Nomad Animation says, you will watch the CGI trailer, Young, and you will like it. Ubisoft, probably. Yeah. Well, okay, finally. Gameplay. Thank you. The Font says, honestly, considering Avatar's success is based on the world more than the story, if there's one thing Ubisoft is good at, it's building beautiful, detailed worlds. Ubification of Avatar world might just work in its favor. We'll see, we'll see. Like, I hope it's good. It does look beautiful, genuinely. Ah, assassinating in an Assassin's Creed game? That's crazy.
Time to vanish.
Haven't seen that in a while. No level caps. When a blade goes through someone's skull, it actually kills them. No matter what, how strong they are, which is how the brain works. I don't care if you're level 50 and if I'm level 25. put a piece of metal in your brain, you're done. Unlike in the more modern Assassin's Creed. So this is going back to the roots of Assassin's Creed. I'm all for it. Yeah, this is giving original Assassin's Creed vibes.
Alhamdulillah.
Which is... I'm loving it.
I am glad you are safe.
Alhamdulillah. A first of many achievements to come, Basim.
We should only hope. There's still much work to do.
God, Sharez's voice. So iconic.
While our focus was on Al Ghul, Fulaf quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings in 3 districts that are most unassuming. Abid and Rebecca have arrived from Alamut and set off to El Abyssiya and Garh.
Troy says, take my money, young. You're more entertaining than this
shortly.
Snorefest. Well, I appreciate you, but we'll see what this...
is as common as the arid air.
What this presentation has
See
to
Abu
offer.
Ja'far about some things he's been working on. Then come find us.
Thane Mithra says, so far, meh. You be disappointing.
Have a look, Basim. I may have something that is of interest to you.
We got some classic tools.
Resourceful as always. My thanks, Abu Ja'far.
The speech and the language and their accents all seem very, very authentic so far. I wouldn't know. I'm not associated with this culture, but feels like they're showing care on that front. Ah, Ubi Towers.
This is the place. What do you see, Enkidu?
Oh?
Let us reconsider the approach.
Wow. That was... Do they just know that eagles can be spies, these soldiers? Because that was a very quick reaction to just an innocent animal passing by. Contractor requests to not take any damage.
Act as usual.
That guard who likes me said she and Ali's followers are trying to overthrow the
Ah,
queen.
the classic...
Madness. They will
What, you can assassinate from that far away?
Shit! She got the bastards!
Shoot him in the butt. Well played. Ah, the assassinations are smooth again. Just... You dead. Noisemaker.
What?
Jesus, that's... Could have used some bells or something.
Hey!
That sounds like a gunshot. It's more than a noise. Oh. Yes.
Hey!
The sky is safe, my friend. Survey the area, Enkidu.
Pilot Warden says, fun fact, Agent Stone from the Sonic movies is playing Basim.
There is my target.
That's right, I forgot about that. Talk about the duality of man. Noel Villanueva says, the guy assassinated had a shield border next to his name. Might be a level system again. Wait, really? I hope you're wrong. Or I hope if there is a system where some people are hard to assassinate, it's done in a tasteful and in a sensical way. Whoa, what? Yo! What? Is this Mark and Execute from
What I wish to know, and no more need die this day.
from frickin' Splinter Cell? Okay, that's new. I dig it.
Thank you so much.
Little combat action. Okay, you know I'm digging the way assassination. Oh, nice.
Come on.
Ah, the music. Okay, this is Assassin's Creed. This is my Assassin's Creed. This is what I've wanted. What's that SpongeBob meme? That's what we wanted. Okay, I'm really digging the gameplay, and that mark and execute thing going on. That opens some cool new doors for assassination strategies. I'm into it. The Assassin's Creed, my type of Assassin's Creed is back. This is how you show a game, Ubisoft. Do more of this. All right, Star Wars time, huh?
Hello, everyone. So first, I want to start by saying thank you to all gamers all around the world. It's thanks to you that we are here today. You are at the heart of everything we do. And to all Ubisoft teams around the world as well.
The font says, oh my god, this is exactly what I want out of an Assassin's Creed game. If they have the different approaches like in Unity, this might just be the best Assassin's Creed for me. Dude, same. I've missed this style of Assassin's Creed. I loved Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. 2's still like my favorite, honestly.
Your talent and passion.
I'm actually going to get this. I'm actually going to get Mirage. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Fantastic lineup. So I hope you are all excited to explore the amazing playground you have seen today. At Ubisoft, we are creators of worlds. We are also proud to partner with some of the biggest names in entertainment to create original stories in beloved universes. Now, I am very happy to welcome
abusers
Julian
of employees.
from Ubisoft Massive to give you a first look at Star Wars Outlook and gameplay. So thank you. Julian?
There we go.
Calm down. Do you want to see gameplay or not? All right. Let's get over the speech and let's get to the gameplay.
I'm down with that.
Star Wars Outlaws takes place in a time of great civil unrest across the galaxy.
That's you got to be more specific than that.
This is a time of turmoil.
Still, you got to be more specific.
This is a time of opportunity. As a cunning thief, Kay Vess and her companion Nyx fight for survival every single day, relying on their skills and resourcefulness to get by. As they struggle to make ends meet, Kay and Nyx dream of the day that they will finally be free. But while seeking this freedom, Kay unexpectedly becomes one of the galaxy's most wanted. So to free herself from the bounty that follows her, Kay will need to pull off one of the greatest heists the Outer Rim has ever seen. As they navigate the underworld, caught between criminal syndicates and vicious, ruthless villains, Kay and Nyx will manage their reputation by taking on risky contracts and navigating complex relationships.
The Trap Lord says.
All whilst avoiding oppressive imperial rule.
Why does she look like Dora? Oh my god.
KNX
She kind of does look like a grown-up Dora.
Across the galaxy, through stunning,
I can't unsee it now.
open world locations and the wilds of space. One of these locations is Tashara, a moon that features windswept
God damn it.
savanna
Why'd you have to say that?
and amberine canyons. Carved into Tashara's striking landscape, the city of Miragana serves as
Dora
a
the
central
Explorer, what can I
hive
say, you know? Exploring the
of
galaxy.
Scum and villainy. KNX will encounter several criminal syndicates that learn that everything is measured in the value of influence, reputation, or cold, hard credits. This presents an abundance of opportunities and dangers for a young, ambitious scoundrel like Kay. On behalf of Massive in Sweden, along with Ubisoft Annecy, Barcelona, Bucharest, Chengdu, Milan, Montpellier, Paris,
Mr.
Shanghai,
Johnny Dunn just says,
Toronto,
can you say Empire Scum, Yong?
and
There you
our
go.
amazing
You Empire Scum.
team at Lucasfilm Games, it's our privilege
Just kidding. You seem like a nice guy.
to present to you this first ever look at Star Wars Outlaws gameplay.
Like Science says, the dude's Yeezys are on point. Is he wearing Yeezys? I don't know. I don't know these brands. That's a fit, though. That's quite the look.
If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, let's do it. Please impress me. Blow me away. Work in progress, okay, but it is gameplay. Okay, that is a cute doggo. 10 out of 10.
Good boy.
I want that fighter stripped for parts by tomorrow.
On it.
All right, Nix. Let's go get paid. That worked.
He's the boss because he knows how to handle the Empire.
We cannot trust those officers. They take our credits now, but what stops them from stabbing us in the back?
Nix.
Okay, you got doggo commands.
Hit that button. Nice one. Hang on tight, little buddy.
Nobody finds that suspicious? Okay, we got some... Is there, like, parkour in this game?
Hey, I was just leaving.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
Oh, that little quick draw there?
El pay contact.
Ugh, shield. Hey, Nick! Fetch! This is getting bad. Let's try this out.
The enemy AI. We'll see.
Dink Ferric! did well, right?
All right, so just leaving the outpost. Wow.
These guys don't quit.
Oh, we got some chase sequences. How scripted are these?
Hang on.
Wow. Okay, the open world is really big. This is more mark and execute. Yep. Wow, they're really bringing back mark and execute in a big way. Both in Assassin's Creed and in Star Wars.
I got the package. Where are you?
Waiting for you in Jauntus Hope. Were you seen?
I said I got it. What else matters?
Should I assume we won't be working for the Pikes anytime soon?
Well, they'll probably forgive me.
Comforting.
GTA Star
There's
Wars.
Jauntus Hope. We made it, Nix.
Grand Theft Scooter. Grand Theft X-Wing. Ooh. Oh, these outposts look pretty cool. The combat just lacked some impact. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see a little more combat. See what more it has to offer. Ooh,
Hey,
wow!
Andy.
Seamless transitions.
You're late, Kate. Doc is waiting.
What? Are you worried?
No.
Okay.
Is that a droid?
What?
Wearing a trench coat?
Be careful.
10 out of 10.
Donka's a broker, not a friend. She can't be trusted.
Who can out here?
Oh, wow.
See you back at the ship.
The graphics look really good in cutscenes.
Round 2 and I still like my odds.
Wow, yeah, these cinematics. The lighting especially.
KVS. Back already.
And this is an
Told
engine.
you she's fresh, but she's good.
Who's this?
Just a friend. Join us.
Job was more complicated than you said, Danka.
You lived.
In Spanish, it's trabajo. Say it with me.
Hey.
Good.
Boys. They're investments.
Wait. We haven't met.
Don't really know many of you.
Stealing illegal contraband, running with syndicates. I could say you're a threat to the Empire. But I won't have to. Smart.
Trabajo's in the chat. Oh, some dialogue options.
Thanks. But I'm smart enough to get myself out of trouble.
You pay the tax just like everyone else.
Whoa, kid. Let's just relax.
I gotta say, the cutscenes look
You
spectacular.
won't make it off to Shara alive.
Like, really cinematic.
Maybe.
Like it looks like a CGI cutscene almost.
All troopers, we have reports of a fugitive in Jauntus Hope. Move to apprehend.
Dora shot
That
first.
Imperial announcement wouldn't be about you, would it?
Could be.
I told you not to trust her.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
Whoa, wait, no way. Can you seamlessly transition?
We need to leave.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, it's not seamless, but... Wow, you can just take off to another world. And it's actually like you can actually control the spaceship. Strangle says Star Wars Uncharted kind of feels like what Star Wars 1313 was going to be. Definitely has I'd say there are elements of that. Wow. Whoa.
Nothing on the sensors yet.
Okay.
Anybody on the sensors now?
Ooh.
TIE fighters on us.
Got one.
I feel inclined to remind
seamless
you that we should
dogfighting?
shake the Empire quickly.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
Okay. This is impressive.
ND, get us out of here.
Spooling hyperdrive.
Do a barrel roll.
Let's jump. We made it.
The seamlessness of going from one world to space and then back down. We'll see how it looks like to get back into a... Oh, wait. It's just a cutscene.
Hey. That's your new toy.
Bien hecho.
So, where do we go next?
Anywhere we want.
She kind of looks like... What's the actor's name? Played Clara in Doctor Who. I'll be honest, it does look visually really pretty. I don't know, like I'm digging it so far. Like it has a lot of potential. I still need to see more. I'm not like 100% sold on it. Jenna Coleman. Yeah, it kind of looks like her, right? Is that her? Oh, I want to look this up, make sure I'm... Yeah, Jenna Coleman. It kind of looks like her. Yeah, so like with this game, I'm like in the positive side of like wait and see. But like, I don't know, for me it made a decently good impression. Like it... The combat was the only thing that was like a little iffy on, but... We are family! Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations! Da 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 da. Oh, that was it. That was all right. That was that. Okay, interesting. All Ali Albazas. Sorry, I'm sure I mispronounced that. I'm from Baghdad. Mirage is my most anticipated game. Fun fact number 1: Enkidu, Eagle name, is the name of Gilgamesh BFF, half man, half beast from Sumerian legends. Oh, that's actually a neat fun fact. Thanks for relaying that. And number 2, Baghdad was built on the former Akkad city. Huh. That's cool. Like, yeah, no, I feel like the game, from an authenticity standpoint, maybe it's like really doing a good job. I don't know. I wouldn't know. You'd have to tell me. It feels that way, but we'll see. Okay, so aside from the occasional CGI fest.
Hi, my name is Umberly Gonzalez.
Oh wait, there's. Huh. Okay, we got a little more here.
Around, you know, she's charming and she'll like talk to you, but she's already taking all your things. She isn't perfect at it, but she always seems to get away with it.
Kay really finds herself in a bit of a jam.
I'll stay a little longer.
She's got a bounty on her back and is trying to find work. That's when she starts to really realize, I kind of like this underworld business. I kind of like this world, and she's trying to thrive on it.
She has to survive because nobody else will save her unless it's her. The only person that she has is her companion, Nyx. They're not even human, but that is the closest thing she has to feeling a part of something in the world.
I also think that
So
Nyx,
she's
in a
dead
lot of
inside,
ways,
is what you're saying.
It's kind of an extension.
Damn, Dora.
of Kay, both
She's been through some shit.
Gameplay sense or a story sense, you know. In gameplay, she allows Kay to do things she never thought possible. And in the story, it's also a way for Kay to kind of...
I think what
sense
Dora
when
needs to
something's
explore
off
is
or
herself.
see an opportunity or that
Find some
kind of thing.
introspection
Really, they're
about her life.
completely connected.
Choices.
I love that relationship. I'm so
And
excited
find it
for
within
people
her
meet
to
Nyx because they're gonna
feel
fall in love
something.
with them too.
Outlaws takes place
Dora,
right
the
between
emotional
The
explorer.
Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, so it's the civil war between the rebellion and the Empire. That has actually created this pocket of opportunity for syndicates and criminal organizations to rise up in that space. We've got the Pikes, we've got the Hutts, we've got a new syndicate that we've crafted for this game called the Ashiga Clan. And one of the phrases we always held on to was this notion of you live and die by your reputation. So it's really exciting for Kay and hopefully for
Tony Forster says character
She's
customization
so
in first
fearless.
person
You'll see her
makes
just
no
go for
sense.
it, and there's
You can't
no
see
stopping
yourself.
her. Even when there's danger involved, even when there's fear underneath it, she'll never let you see it. Not really.
For a scoundrel story, you know, you really have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? How far is Kay willing to go to land that big score? And those are questions she's going to tackle through the whole story.
Yeah, I guess
We
if it's a
worked
mix
with
of first and third
Lucasfilm
person, it
every
makes more
step of the
sense, but
way in crafting the story.
otherwise,
They
yeah.
were an invaluable partner
Wow.
in helping us create and craft this thing. They were really embracing us with open arms in terms of, hey, we want to focus on the underworld. We want to focus on
The font says, I hate that
outlaw
Ubisoft really
navigating
delivered in
through
terms of
that
Prince of
space,
Persia, Assassin's
but
Creed, and Star
we're
Wars. It'll
sort of
suck so
there
much for me
to help
if
guide
these
and
games
point
fail
out,
to
like, hey,
deliver.
here's an opportunity you might not have looked at, or there's a character you might want to consider. So really, it was a partnership through and through.
I feel like this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest franchise of our lifetime. The themes, like everything has just been a part of our world. And for me and for the world of Star Wars.
They did show a decent
I
amount
know
of
that
things. They
people
showed
love
a
this
good amount of
game, not just
Avatar,
for how amazing
which does
the
look really
gameplay is,
pretty.
But like the story itself, to see a young
I just hope
girl
it's not
become a
overly
woman,
formulaic, but
become an outlaw.
I'd say good
What,
first impression
you worried?
overall.
No. Umberlee's
Prince of
energy,
Persia,
her
again,
humor, her
it's
wit,
not the Prince of
all
Persia
that really
type of game
has
that I
kind of helped
personally want.
inform the character.
But it's like grown on me
She
after this
has a
gameplay footage.
way of
They
jumping
actually showed it in
between
motion
that
and in action.
matinee action, high
I think, I don't know.
stakes, the tone, to shifting to really intimate, really personal performances that make you connect to Kate.
Getting to bring my own heart and then
The visual
mix it in
aesthetic
with
still
her
reminds me of
confidence
like
and her toughness,
MOBA graphics, if you will.
charm and wit. It's
I
really
love
fun.
the
It
art
makes her
style
very
of
endearing, even though she's
of
a
like
very
that
tough
cinematic
person.
cutscene. And I wish the
Won't
game
make Dr.
itself
Shara
just
alive.
had more elements of that like painting look
Maybe.
to it, just to give it a little
And yeah,
more of a
it kinda
unique flair.
feels like she was
Like the
always
graphics
meant
look a bit of
to
that
be
like
Kate.
generic
She
cartoony,
informs it in
but the
everything.
combat looks really fluid, and the time mechanics and the anti-gravity, the gravity
like
powers
this
and
to
stuff like
life,
that stuff.
And it's an honor, honestly, to
Could be
a
really
part
cool.
of this world. It's definitely a dream come true, and I'm still doing it. So literally, like about to hop and do a scene right now. So it's all just exciting, and I feel now I'm really locked into the character. The team is amazing, and I feel
It's
very
cool. We got a
supported,
behind-the-scenes look at
and
how this
I'm
is being
happy
made.
That they found me because I feel like I was meant to play
So
this
Prince
role.
of Persia, we got this weird moment here, but they show this
Make
Ubisoft
sure to catch
animation
me
or anime.
alongside with some developers and cast members at Comic-Con International.
Division Mobile
this
looks,
July in
I
San Diego.
don't know, didn't care much for it. Skull and Bones was just hilarious. They didn't even care to show the game. They just made a music video for it. And they're like, anyway, moving on. That's just gonna get me every time.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Outlaws official gameplay walkthrough breakdown. I'm Chastity Vicencio with Ubisoft News, and I'm
Let's see, the
joined
crew,
by narrative
I'm
director
not a big
Luke
racing
Cavari,
guy.
creative director Julian Garrity, and game director
CGI
Mathias
stuff for
Carlson,
Assassin's
who are
Creed. A
going to
little
give us
peek at
more
Assassin's Creed
information about what
Jade,
we saw
which
in the
I don't
gameplay
know,
walkthrough.
looks like a dumbed down version, a little bit of Assassin's Creed, like in terms of its fidelity
This
and
is our first ever
its gameplay scale. Just it just looks like a smaller
Nyx
Assassin's
is a
Creed
Merkle,
on mobile.
a rare and exotic creature whose home planet
Mirage,
still
though,
remains
I
a
really
mystery.
dug.
He's got a very curious personality.
And then Outlaws, they showed a good amount of gameplay for. They showed a good amount of gameplay for the stuff that mattered, I think. So it was a solid. Like, this really wasn't that bad of a presentation. The middle part was just kind of frustrating with how much CGI there was.
And here we have Kay. First
And just in
introduction
general,
to a brand
less
new
CGI.
scoundrel in
Don't
this
even
galaxy.
open with CGI. Open with
Kay
gameplay.
is a young thief who's found herself on the moon of Tashara, which is a hive of underworld activity. She's picked up a high-risk job to steal a priceless, sort of mollusk-like object from a lieutenant of the Pike Syndicate. Once she's grabbed it with the help of...
Oh my God, no! Thane Mithra said Lilo and Stitch.
Pikes are one
God
of the
damn it.
syndicates that we'll be tangling with in Star Wars Outlaws. And the Pikes
God damn it,
here
why?
are
Stitch is all Lilo is all grown up.
from the Empire and the Rebels and different people and cutting them up.
Nyx. Hit that button.
Nyx is more than just a lovable and fierce companion. Nyx is a whole bag of tricks in and of himself. You saw him push that button from a distance. He can.
Outlaws, like, this had some. There were impressive aspects to this demo. The fact that you can go, you know,
help you discover secrets as well. He is.
There's like a No Man's Sky-esque like transition between, not quite as seamless as that, but
control over Kate and Nyx. So we're really.
you can like go from this more intimate
as a whole
quest setting to out in the open world to settlements and towns, and then up into space, and then into dogfighting, and then back into.
With Kay in the beginning of the game, she knows her way around a blaster. It's not necessarily her first option or primary tool to solve a problem or a situation.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what
However, as
the
we progress through the
armament
game
suite,
and ever more
what your
dangerous
armory will look
situation,
like,
both
how many
Kay
different weapon
and the blaster
types,
itself
what kinds of
will evolve
tools
and improve.
to make
And
combat more
we'll
dynamic,
soon find it to be a
like a hook
central,
shot or
very
something. Is there
versatile tool,
going to be anything like that?
or more than just directly taking out enemies.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
And Kay's blaster is very meaningful to her. This blaster has a lot of modules that you can discover, upgrade, and apply to the blaster that allow you to deal with situations in radically different ways.
Yeah, the combat's. This is where things look just a little iffy right now. I think they need to improve it a little bit.
Hey, Nyx.
So here I think we have a very good example of the type of role Nyx can play, even in something like a full-on firefight, where that enemy that we took out.
Yeah, like
dropped
the enemies are getting shot, but they're not reacting until they die, and so it makes it feel like the shots have no impact.
For you.
Who says Dora owes a lot of debt to Swiper? The Dora jokes are never going to stop, are they?
Sometimes, best solution is just to get.
I don't know how I feel about the character currently.
So ever since we kicked off this project,
But we have seen very little of her like performance and
one of
her.
the things that they were passionate
Just like we
about,
haven't
of
gotten to know her
course,
yet,
is
so hard for me to judge. But
one of the things we were passionate about is bringing something to the galaxy of
she,
Star Wars.
but if she, I don't know, she like
And
tries to be
one of the biggest
scoundrel-like,
things was this,
have that Han
moon
Solo-like attitude,
Tashara.
but
And Tashara,
doesn't
we
quite have the
developed,
full-fledged
working very
swagger
closely
that he
with
does.
Lucasfilm. Everything from its vegetation to the wildlife to its
It's like she's trying really hard to have that swagger,
all
but
of the activities that we can discover during
we'll
this
see
trailer,
whether
and
the full
even more.
performance at the end of when the final game comes out, whether they can really pull it off and make her feel like as badass as she thinks she is.
Both Kay the character and for the core gameplay in general.
Rhino 1931 says, I'm willing to bet it's going to come out somewhere down the road that a lot of ideas from Beyond Good and Evil 2 were retrofitted into this game or refitted into this game.
In gameplay, with you having access to a wide range of actions and abilities.
That's an interesting possibility.
Of course, as you play through the game, ranging from stealth to full-on firefights. So as we saw here, shooting.
The gameplay does look really dynamic, though. It can like transition into all kinds of different phases, and they show that here, where like you go from stealth to shootouts to car chases or scooter chases or whatever, into the open world, and then back into space, and then dogfighting. It feels like there are a lot of layers to this game, which is cool.
Syndicates will play a big role in how she approaches her journey, whether it's the Pikes, Hutts, or others.
We had a saying that in the underworld.
So we need to see more. I need to see more, but there's something here. There's something. There's potential here.
Those opportunities aren't available. So her choices play into how she experiences her journey.
There's Jonta's Hope.
This is Jonta's Hope. Jonta's Hope is one of the settlements that we have in the game. So this is a tiny outcrop, an oasis of civilization in these windswept plains. And it usually contains a drinking hole, a cantina, and these are hubs of activity too. So we very much enjoyed developing how it would look and feel and what sort of vibe that cantina would have.
But this is just one of many settlements and cities that Kay will discover across the galaxy. And that includes the capital of Miragana, a city on Tashara filled with...
The cutscenes, though, do look really freaking good.
Okay.
ND5 is a BX commando built by the Separatists and battle-hardened during the Clone Wars. Nowadays, though, he serves as kind of an enforcer droid in the underworld. He's partnered with Kay as they attempt to pull off a big...
Like the visuals here
job. It's the opportunity of a lifetime.
look really top-notch.
She can't be trusted.
Who can out here? See you back at the ship.
I think the lip sync. Some people mentioned the lip sync's like a little off. I think that's true. I don't think they did performance capture here. They hand animated everything.
Learning new things,
at least for these cutscenes, in-game cutscenes.
To managing your precious reputation in the underworld, which is the key to some of
but
the
overall,
most lucrative
like this looks really pretty.
Important note, though, something that's key to the fantasy of the free scoundrel lifestyle is that you're never in servitude of anyone.
Astro Zombie says, I'm still pissed that they canceled Splinter Cell VR before my best friend died. Me and him were so excited for that one. I hope we're getting the remake. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, just some kind of Splinter Cell game, anything, you know. I really miss that franchise.
For, whether it's with syndicates or otherwise, is crucial to creating a reputation for herself. And then how she approaches those syndicates through those choices is going to be key to gaining bigger and better rewards, whether it's for credits or priceless artifacts. So nothing in the underworld is black and white, and we wanted to reflect that in the choices she makes when taking on jobs. This is one example of many. Does she just hand over what was stolen, keep a cut for herself, lie about how the job went down or the intel she learned? It's really left up to her.
In these scenes where we're going to give
yeah,
a
some
choice
people are
to the player.
crossing the line in the
choices,
chat.
There
Sorry
is
about
no
that.
wrong answer. There's just ways to weave your own story, ways to change, challenge, increase your reputation with certain factions. And
Must be
syndicates,
civilized people.
Decrease it, gain an advantage or a different perspective on the story too. So we put a lot of effort in giving the player agency over their own.
We'll see just how much the
So the game takes place
story
in
branches
the
off.
original trilogy era. So
Like, are there
the
multiple
Empire
endings?
is
How
at the height
much
of
does your
power reach.
choices, in
They're
fact,
always
impact?
there, somewhere in the background, ever watchful.
But as you can see here, we
You know,
want to
the-
show a
the
different
way
side
events
to the
play out.
Empire and how it intersects with the underworld, and that means corruption. Particularly on Tashara, even though it's Imperial run, the local governors and officers lean into corruption and have worked out special arrangements with the syndicates that benefit them.
So this is the wanted system, and the wanted system is something that's going to be ever present within the game. If you are caught or challenge the Empire, you're going to start to get wanted. And if you continue, you persist, and you do even more actions, that wanted level's just going to go up. At the highest levels, the Empire will throw a huge amount of resistance and forces in your way. So that's something that you can play around with, but you're best off trying to avoid as much as possible.
Very important for us in this experience is that there will always be some way for you to de-escalate or escape.
Oh, this is the Trailblazer. Now, if there's one dream that a lot of game developers have, it's to help design a spaceship for Star Wars. And this is our take on that, the Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer is an EML 850 light freighter from the Republic era, but to Kay, this is home. And if you're a scoundrel traveling throughout the galaxy, the first thing you need is a ship. And for Kay, there's none better than the Trailblazer.
So now we're in space. And, you know, one of the things that was very precious to us is having this seamless experience of going on foot to your speeder to your spaceship out of the atmosphere and into space. And space is a dangerous place.
I actually like this developer commentary.
Opportunities too. So
they do a good job of explaining like what they're aiming for.
Combat, both on an intimate dogfighting level, an epic level with bigger ships, but also for discovery, exploration.
This game's really ambitious.
Special surprises.
It's about whether they can effectively fully realize that ambition in a cohesive manner.
Classic, iconic notes of Star Wars to remind players of the era that they're playing in, and the fact that the galaxy is something that is wide, diverse, but iconic at the same time. One of the things that is important for us is that every planet that you will visit in this adventure has a distinct profile. Not just a very bespoke story, but also wildlife, an ecosystem, and situations that really radically change from location to location. And space is just another part of that. So we're trying to develop distinct profiles for every single orbital region.
We knew from the start when we sat down thinking about this game that we wanted to offer that full seamless experience. You know, sitting in the cantina, in the city on a planet
Phil
surface.
Paquette is asking if I'm gonna
your own speeder, driving to your own ship, and
stream the Capcom event. Yes, I will.
Seamlessly flying into space is something that we are incredibly pleased and happy and excited that we're able to actually offer.
We really enjoyed making this, and we can't wait for you to experience a new Star Wars adventure.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I actually have to get going, but I appreciate you guys tuning in for the stream.
Want to bring an action platformer?
Yeah, I know there's more here, but I got to get running. I got some work to finish, and then I'm going to tune into the Capcom showcase. So I'll see you guys again soon. But for now, I want to thank you guys for always hanging out with me and just always being so engaging to hang out with. Ubisoft, there were some cool things here and there, but there were also some parts that I just, like the middle section just really dragged on. But I'm glad they did show a decent amount of gameplay for Avatar, for Star Wars, for Prince of Persia. There was that intro dance segment that is just classic Ubisoft, but it's a tradition at this point. But yeah, and Assassin's Creed Mirage I actually liked as well. So, I don't know. When I think about it, there's like, yeah, they actually showcased a decent amount of gameplay for a variety of games, not just a couple. But yeah, we'll see what Capcom has in store for us. I hope to see more Dragon's Dogma 2. So, fingers crossed for that. But generally, yeah, Capcom's been on a roll. So, Pragmata, I hope to see more of finally. We haven't seen Pragmata in a minute. But yeah, we'll see. Tune in, folks. We'll find out what happens. In the meantime, though, I will see you guys next time. Young out. Peace.